Hello, viewers. Thank you and welcome, my wonderful people. This one is another one talking about Tinubu and his pattern of leadership. As I speak to you, my wonderful people, the northern side of the state of Nigeria are in complaint. They are complaining bitterly. We are shocked, they said, to our marrows. Islamic group accuses Tinubu of running a Christian majority government. It is that a religious advocacy group, the Muslim Rights Concern, has expressed shock in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership style since assuming office on May 29, 2023. In a statement on Monday, Murik accused President Tinubu of favoring solely Yoruba-speaking Christians in his appointment. Director of the group, Professor Isaac Akintola, citizened Tinubu for allegedly ignoring Muslims who are also considered content to hold some public office in his administration. This criticism is so high. We are shocked, they said to our marrows, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been appointing Christians and Yorubas majorly and mainly to key positions since the inception of his administration at the expense of Muslims, the statement began. Alright, for instance, 5 out of 8 security chiefs appointed earlier are Christians. Ministerial posts have not been different. All 5 key appointments made by President Tinubu to revive the economy we are giving to Christians and Yorubas mainly. They said, these new appointees include the Minister of Finance, Wele Edon, the newly nominated CBN Governor, Dr. Michael Kodoso, Honorable Zach Adadeji, Acting Chairman, FRS, the Chairman, Tax Reforms Committee, Mr. Taiwo Oyedale, and Mr. Tebo Fasus, Special Advisor on Economic Affairs. My wonderful people, many competent Muslims who campaigned and voted for Muslim ticket during the presidential election were ignored, according to them. It is interesting to note that some of those Muslims are eminently qualified to hold key political office, since there are professors, engineers, medical doctors, and holders of doctorate degrees among them. To add salt to injury, one of the best Muslim ministerial nominees, the man who campaigned or championed the Muslim ticket and mobilized the whole North behind Swaju, has been jantised also. Professor Ali Issa Patami, who took the communication and digital economy to inviolable height during the last administration, was ignored. Where then is our Muslim president taking Nigerian Muslims? Our message to President Muhammadu Buhari, and we want the president handles to take this to him. The cacophony of voices of dissatisfied Muslims has reached an unbearable cohesion, such that Murik is now constrained in speak up. People were complaining bitterly, particularly Muslims from the north and southwest, and they are only be ignored at the risk of foregoing 2027. The statement read in bit. My fellow country people, according to the Islamic states, of course, the group says if Islams are denied important political posts coupled with the current economic hardship in the country, some regions, they say, may not support Tinubu's re-election in 2027. Meanwhile, we reminded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that all region, faith, and sections deserve political appointment. The Tinubu administration must not be the exclusive preserve of the Yorubas and the expense of other tribes, nor the monopoly of Rome and at the expense of Medea. No region must be sentenced to hunger, starvation, and political isolation. Alright, my fellow country people, Tinubu's next appointments must see a shift in body language. All region, they said, all faithfuls and all faith and section must benefit from political appointment made by this government, while no ethnic group or faith is seen to be favored above others. Meanwhile, we, they said, accept full responsibility for the dilemma facing Nigerian Muslims, as their Muslim ticket has turned into a Christian majority government. My fellow country people, what more are we going to say? Because a lot of Nigerians have reacted to this. They say that they admit being in the forefront of the campaign for a Yoruba Muslim presidency, which has become a bone in the truth of Yoruba Muslims in particular and Nigerian Muslim in general. With heavy hearts, they said, we tender unreserved apology first to the former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir Rufai, for what we led him to, even though he showed no interest at the beginning, and to other Nigerian Muslims, particularly those who have been accusing us of misleading them. My fellow country people, as I speak to you, so many Nigerians have reacted to this singular act of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are feeling so jealous that this was not the initial agreement, and this was not what they had in mind. Alright, this is totally madness. Tinubu is having both Muslim ticket, and the Christians shouldn't or shouted non-quality. Now he is appointing both Christian and Muslim. You people are shouting again. Is Jagaban a Christian? Is Akim Muri Okunlola a Christian? Is Minister of Communication Boson Tijani a Christian? Is Minister of State of Environmental Isaac Salako a Christian? Is Minister of Transportation Alhaji Isaka Adabayajika a Christian? Just to mention but a few. You guys will never get satisfaction. Out of 5 service chiefs, only 2 are Christian, yet you guys are still complaining. The northern part are we going to run for you guys. The remaining are all Muslims. I expected the Abalayis to complain and not Muslims. Tinubu believes in bringing out the best, being you Muslims or Christian. No matter what your tribe is or your religion is, Tinubu stands to bring in the best so far from the country. Well, it has been that what are you complaining about will not work. Christians are the light of the world. We have you Western education. If not your Makarantan, Allah would have ended up a member of Boko Haram, which you are. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Daniel. Thank you for your take. Remember that everyone is up to his or her take. It has been that. Please, you should send your take right at the comment section. Once I saw this story, I know that it is these people they have come again. All right, remember that we are taking it as they come. He is putting the right people in place. What has it been since President Buhari has been in government for over 8 years? Too much corruption from you all, from the north. Tinubu, even though he didn't win the election, to him now he is working. He is totally working. To me and to any other person, as long as this is concerned, I will just advise Atiku and my lovely president candidate Peter Obi, let them cooperate with him and build the nation. President Tinubu is touching the untouchables, okay, who feel they are greater than the nation. All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your take. Please let me have you here right at the comment section. Please subscribe and then share so that we get more of the camera from this channel. Thanks and God bless.